that one, and who will it be that meets in that final? Alongside me, Bobby Skinstad, 42 times capped for his country. Ian Madigan, 31 times capped for his country. Two men ably qualified to call this one. It's going to be tight, Bobby, isn't it?
It certainly is. Just looking there at Loftus Versfeld, let's call it a cool, dry evening in Pretoria. Not that cool, it's 23 degrees.
We call that a summer's day.
And you know, bordering on the beginning of winter, if you want, for that part of the world. But fantastic conditions for running rugby, and I think we're going to see a crackerjack game tonight.
Here's the Bulls side. Couple of changes in force. Flanker Van Straten back into the game. Carr moves to the bench. Pepier and Goosen so much on their shoulders. Vorster in the centre alongside Creel, of course, no Moody. It's the numbers 11 and 14 in particular that you look at. Peterson in, Williams in, no Arendse. And that is a big loss to Jake White's side. White has been calling on the locals to come in their numbers, to scream from the rafters against what he knows is a fully stacked, fully international Lenster side. Ryan Baird, Caelan Dars, Van der Fleer, an all-star cast in the back three of that pack. Gary Ringrose, the one change from last week. Ringrose back, having played just one game since January. It is a massive ask, particularly 1,350 metres above sea level. And Ian Madigan, you've been in this stadium and you've had to suffer the effects of that altitude. Give people a sense of the impact it could have.
You feel it very quickly, Ryle. Your lungs are burning, your quads are on fire. But where I think it has the biggest impact is when you get to 50, 60 minutes in the game and your body's been feeling the effects, and it's really the mental errors that you can see from teams that just aren't used to playing in these conditions. And I think for the Bulls, they're more familiar with these conditions, and they, without doubt, dial things up when you get to 50, 60, 70 minutes. And I think it's crucial that Leinster try and build a lead in this first half, because if it's a one-score game when we get to the last 20 minutes in these conditions, the Bulls, in my opinion, are going to have a huge advantage.
Bob, have you seen teams fall apart when they hit 60 minutes because of that altitude?
Well, I think it's a combination. It's the pressure that the Bulls put on you, you know, because of knowing that you're going to be puffing and panting and not wanting to be chasing ball around. We might see a style of game that creates that helter-skelter environment. It creates the difficult sort of, you know, balls to chase, corners to get to, pressure to be put on. And I think I've seen teams certainly struggling with that kind of pressure. But if any team in World Rugby can soak up the pressure and give it back, it's Leinster. So it'll be a fantastic sort of collision between the two styles of team.
Teams arrive. What we know is the winner will play Munster or Glasgow next Saturday at 5 o'clock in the URC Grand Final. If the Bulls win, well, it's either home to Glasgow or away to Munster. If Leinster win, it's either at home to Glasgow or away to Munster. That is the prize that's on offer. They will not be worrying about a Grand Final right now. They will worry about what faces them for the next 80 minutes. Willie Leroux, well, you know he's going to be central to all things attacking, in particular for the Bulls. Big day for that man, Peterson. Lots of expectation on his shoulders. He's got to be the finisher that Arendse is so often. And the captain, Ruan Nurkia, one-time cap Springboks, but named as 6 Bulls were in the URC team of the season. The others, Arendse, Van der Merwe, Lowe, Norkia, Erle Lowe, and Hanekom, the number 8. The referee is Sam Grove White, his 45th cap in the URC. Big day for him. We're off and running at the Loftus